Good morning, everybody. I'm going to bring you along on a what I eat in a day video, starting off my morning with a half decaf cup of coffee with some cream. I'm ready for breakfast and I'm going to go ahead and have some yogurt. I'm going to do some of this organic yogurt that is non-fat, but I want to add some fat. So I am going to use some of this raw sour cream that I made. Just going to throw that in there, and then to flavor it, I'm going to use the Marigold rich chocolate malt whey. I love using this whey in yogurts. It mixes in really well and it makes it really, extra creamy. Yogurt is already creamy, but it makes it extra creamy and then adds the flavor. Super good. There it is. And between the whey protein and the protein from the Greek yogurt, this has, I think, 47 grams of protein. So it's getting close to 1 p.m. now, and I'm not quite ready for lunch, but I was feeling like I needed some electrolytes, so I went ahead and mixed up some of my Element. And of course, this is a great time to let you know that the video today is sponsored by Element. Element is my favorite electrolyte supplement. I use it every single day. I love the flavor. That's one of the biggest things I love about it. I love the science-backed ratio of electrolytes that they use. It seems to work really well for my body. And then also I love that they don't use any weird flavors, colors, artificial ingredients. It's sweetened with stevia only. The ingredients are just super, super clean, and I love that. Right now, Element has a special deal for all of my viewers. If you want to receive a free sample pack to try all of their different flavors, all you have to do is use my link, the one here on the screen or down in the description, drinkelement.com/indigo. That's DRINKLMNT.com/indigo. Click that link, order anything off of the website, and you will automatically get the free sample pack included. It has all kinds of flavors. I'll give you a sneak peek of what's inside. Got some info about how to stay salty. And then we have the raw unflavored. So if you're wanting to avoid stevia or flavorings, any sweetness or anything like that, you always can go for the raw watermelon and orange. We have their spicy flavor, which is mango chili, citrus salt. This is one of my favorites. Grapefruit, which is probably my #1 favorite. Raspberry salt, that's probably #3. It probably goes grapefruit, citrus, then raspberry. And then of course the chocolate salt, that's great for adding into drinks. We love it in like chai tea. It's good in coffee. Lots of people love that. So thanks again to Element for sponsoring the video today. And don't forget to use the link to get your free sample pack with any order. It's about 1:30 and I'm ready for lunch. So I am cooking up some ground beef and I'm gonna make some spaghetti. I still have some of these healthy noodle from Costco. I kind of was eating a bunch of them and then I got out of the habit and I still had a couple of bags just sitting in the fridge. So I need to use them up. I haven't looked recently at Costco to see if they still have them or not. But I do recommend them. They are pretty good. So I'm going to do with the ground beef some tomato sauce. This is the no sugar added Italian herb from Muir Glen, and then just a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top. It is going to be pretty meat heavy. This is a pound of ground beef and I think I'll make 2 servings. So I'll eat half of a pound and then just enough noodles to, feel like there's some noodles in there, but it's going to be primarily the beef. I'm using the whole package of noodles and it'll be 2 servings here. And you don't want to cook the noodles much, you just want them to get heated up. And so I'm just gonna get this stirred around and that'll be done. So that's about half and I'll have another meal for another day. I'm gonna do about an ounce of mozzarella. And that is lunch. What did you want to show me?
My vest and my pants match.
Oh, they do match. What are you wearing those clothes for?
From outside.
For being outside?
Yeah.
What you doing outside?
Goat time.
Goat time? The goats are eating?
Yeah.
I needed a little bit more for lunch and I wanted something a little sweet. So I decided to have some Keto Brick. Keto Brick is something I've started using a little more recently. It had to grow on me. I first tried it at KetoCon last year. And then I finally placed an order a few months ago, and I just placed, I think, my third order recently. So anyways, this is the chocolate peanut butter one. It's really good. Like I said, it did have to grow on me. When I first tasted it, I was like, I don't know, but it did grow on me. And now I really enjoy it, especially for like a little bit of a sweet thing at the end of a meal. I don't use it as a meal replacement because it's a lot higher fat macros and lower protein than I would need. So I just use it kind of as a little bit of a treat, or like if I'm running out the door and I don't even have time to make like a keto chow shake or something, I can take some of these to munch on, and it's, you know, got some protein and plenty of fat, and it just is kind of like a healthy little snack for me. Now I have found in trying the different flavors that I really don't prefer the ones that have the pea protein and rice protein. There's like some vegan ones. I definitely prefer the ones with the whey protein. So this last order that I just made, I just stocked up on all of the ones they currently have available that has the whey protein. Thankfully, chocolate peanut butter is one of them. So dinner ended up being super boring. I just decided to go ahead and eat some more of the spaghetti that I made for lunch. I ate about 2/3 of it. Izzy really would like to eat the rest. Ate about 2/3 of it, and I think I'm just going to finish off my day with some hot cocoa. I'm going to do a serving of my dairy-free hot cocoa mix. I do have a video where I showed how I made this, and I am going to add a 1/2 scoop of prime protein, and that will add, I think, 10 grams of protein. Yeah, a little over 10 grams of protein, and that'll be a good way to end my evening. I also forgot to mention that I always like to add a 1/2 pack of one of the chocolate elements to my hot cocoa. No matter how I make my hot cocoa, adding like 1/2 pack of the chocolate element just makes it pop. So good. This one is the mint chocolate, but any of the chocolate flavors are good.
I'd rather die in it. It was a joke, Mom.
Oh my gosh. So here's how my calories and macros broke down for the day. As far as calories, I got 2,164 calories. I got 157.8 grams of protein. That was 29.3% of my calories. I got 147.4 grams of fat. That was 61.5% of my calories. And I got 49.7 total carbs, or 30 net carbs, and that was 9.2% of my calories. Thanks so much for hanging out with me on this What I Eat in a Day video. I hope you guys are doing great, and I will see you again in the next one.